Today I am going to be sharing my November 2024 perfume tray. So these are the perfumes that I am going to be reaching for all month long. So stay tuned to see what I will be using. Hello, my name is Ellison, and on this channel I do perfume reviews, and I am trying to help you find the next best perfume to add to your collection. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing more of, then I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button down below just to stay in the loop with my future uploads. So for this month's perfume tray, I have 6 perfumes that I have been reaching for, that I've been testing. A couple of them, I think one of them, I have a review coming out this coming weekend, so stay tuned for that. All of these, I'm pretty sure, all of these are perfumes that I've reviewed on my channel. So I will link the videos down below to these perfumes if you want an in-depth review of these perfumes. So the first perfume that is going on my November perfume tray is the caramelized lavender and hazelnut perfume. I decided on this perfume just because it's a little bit more of a spicy, what they call like a fougere or aromatic perfume. It is considered a genderless perfume from the Dossier original collection. Okay, so this is a Dossier Perfumes original. They made this is all them, and basically it is a unisex fragrance, but it leans very heavily towards masculine fragrance notes just because it has a very spicy, very herbal, very aromatic quality about it. And so I decided to add this to my perfume tray just because I feel like it's a wonderful perfume for like a Saturday afternoon. You're not really doing anything super pressing or super fancy. You know, perhaps you're preparing for Thanksgiving. Perhaps you're doing some online shopping to prepare for the Christmas season. Maybe you're, right? Something that it's not pressing, it's not important. You still want to feel like you're, smelling your best. You still want to put a little effort in, and I feel like this is just a really nice cozy perfume for that. Just low-key, maybe football Saturday, football party, things like that. I feel like this is a really nice perfume, a very cozy perfume, but also a very herbal, earthy, aromatic perfume. So this is definitely going on my November perfume tray. I have a couple more perfumes in that same bone. So the next perfume is the Dossier Perfumes Woody Chestnut. I am a Dossier fan, okay? I mean, they are an incredible company. I feel like they really have mastered bringing very affordable fragrances to you and making them, a very high quality fragrance where, okay, so a lot of them, if you find one that, okay, it's got fragrance notes that really jam with your, natural scent and they really last a long time on you. If you find a perfume with those notes in it, you wear it and everything like that, it's gonna last. It smells beautiful. It doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell juvenile. It smells really nice. And so I love Dossier perfumes. And a really cool thing, so they're having a massive Black Friday event all November long. So different sales are going to be released. Right now, you can get up to 40% off their fragrances. So, I mean, that's like, you could get perfumes for as low as $18, $17.95. I mean, that is ridiculous. And these perfumes are 15 to 20% concentration. So it's a pretty good deal where you're getting a really nice perfume for $18. Not bad at all. Sort of a steal. I digress. This is the Woody Chestnut perfume. I did a review on this not too long ago. This is Dossier's impression of the Maison Margiela, there we go, Replica by the Fire fragrance. This is a gorgeous fragrance, okay? If you are thinking cozying up by the fire, roasting marshmallows, chill, hanging out with your friends, being all cozy, the vibe, okay? The vibe of October, November, December, if that's what you're thinking, Woody Chestnut, okay? It has just this gorgeous woody note, just this gorgeous woody feeling, this cozy vibe. And then it's almost like a little tiny bit of sweetness is sprinkled in there, okay? There is not a marshmallow note in this fragrance, but I swear it's probably the vanilla. Now that I'm looking at it, it's probably the vanilla. But when you smell this, there's just this little tiny twinge of marshmallow to it that is absolutely gorgeous. So if you are looking for a cozy perfume, this is right here, okay? This is like my go-to during the fall, during anything cozy. During the cooler season, this has become an instant go-to just because super cozy. If I have, a casual event or a cozy event or whatever, this is what I'm going to be wearing. Christmas tree hunting? Boom. Sold. Done. I love that perfume. All this fangirling has made me thirsty. All right, so oh man, my eyes are watering. Give me a minute. Whew. All right, so the next fragrance is a perfume oil, and this is the one that I'm going to have a video coming out this weekend, so definitely check this out. It's going to be a full review on this perfume oil, but this is from Eternal Perfumes, and I really like this brand because it's super small. It's just this small brand. I found them on Instagram, and I thought, this is like beautiful, okay? They have beautiful products, just a nice little line of fragrances, and yeah, they do a little bit like Dossier, where they're doing impressions of different fragrances, as well as having a few of their own original fragrances that they're designing themselves. But this is the Cigars and Ice Cream perfume oil from Eternal Perfumes, and this is sort of their impression of the Tom Ford Tobacco and Vanilla. This perfume, when I smell this perfume, okay, do not be fooled by the ice cream. I go into this in my review. This is just a very nice, woody, smoky fragrance, and it's almost like there's this creamy element just sort of slathered on top, okay? So it's not a sweet perfume at all, okay? Do not think that this is a sweet perfume. If you don't like sweet, do not worry. This is not sweet. Ice cream, the ice cream element, not the sweet element. Not a sweet element, okay? There is a very creamy, edible nature to this perfume, but it is not sweet, okay? It is almost like, walking into a very woody room and enjoying a bowl of cream, okay? Like, it's just creamy. So I feel like with this perfume, it's perfect for fall just because it sort of has that tobacco, that smoky, that woody element to it, along with the coziness and sort of the comfort, I'm going to say, of a creamier fragrance, because that's sort of what I think of when I think of, let's say, a gourmand, a gourmand, or like an amber or an oriental fragrance, is that it's comfort, okay? It's comfortable. And even woody fragrances, they have this comfort about them because they're so warm. It's almost like having a hug, okay? It's like being hugged by your fragrance. And I think that is exactly what this is. This is like a warm, woody, creamy hug, and you're eating ice cream, which I don't know. Sometimes when I'm sad, I eat ice cream. So this is perfect, especially if you're sad. I hope you're not sad, but perfect. So yes, definitely check this brand out for sure. Check out my video coming out on Sunday about this perfume oil as well, because you have a good time over there. All right, the next two, what do I want to do this? Okay, so I'm going to do one more that I'm going to consider more of like a casual fragrance. And then I'm going to do two that are a little bit more leveled up, a little bit more, it's an event perfume or something like that. So the last perfume that is going on my perfume tray is the only floral marshmallow perfume. So the floral marshmallow perfume is Dossier's impression of the Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy perfume, which is just a very sweet, a very marshmallowy, very floral fragrance, okay? I mean, orange blossom steals the show, and then there's marshmallow, there's amber, there's vanilla, there's so many floral, sweet, gourmandy fragrances in this perfume, okay? And so it's very sweet, okay? It is a sweet perfume, but I feel like it is like the grandmother of sweet, right? Because there's sweet as in like I'm a teenage girl and I have a sweet fragrance, or there's sweet like I'm 45 and this is my sweet fragrance, okay? So I feel like this has a little bit more of an adult nature to it. It is still sweet, okay? It is still sweet. So if you don't like sweet, don't get this perfume. But if you are into sweet, if you're trying to find something that is sweet but that you feel like you could pull it off as a mature adult woman, I feel like this is a great fragrance for you just because it leans more into sweet, but it has those floral elements, and it has sort of this, it has the jasmine, it has the bergamot, it has the amber, the musk. So there's these very adult, mature fragrance notes in this perfume that I feel like really bring it off of the young girl, the youthful sweet fragrance spectrum, and bring it more into a mature sweet fragrance spectrum. So definitely going on my perfume tray for November, and I feel feel like, I don't know, November is still fall. And remember, most of December is fall. With these fragrances, I mean, with the fall season, I am looking for fragrances that just make me want to snuggle in, just make me feel cozy, make me feel very comfortable. And I don't know, there's just something about a sweet fragrance or a gourmand fragrance that really makes me feel comfortable. It really makes me feel very snuggly. Ooh, my hair's going crazy. I think that for me, I do tend to reach more for these kinds of sweeter fragrances just because they're a little heavier, they're a little weightier, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm snuggled in when I wear them. Sort of like, oh, I'm snuggled in eating something yummy and I'm under a blanket watching a movie, like that kind of feeling. And so I really do reach for the sweeter fragrances during the cooler seasons just because of that. So it's a great one. It's a great one. All right, now the next two fragrances both have amber in them. And if you know me, you know I love amber, okay? Not everybody does love amber. Amber is a very mature oriental fragrance note, okay? And oriental, it really puts you in mind of the way I like to think about it is like a hug from the world's best mom, okay? It's like so cozy. It is so pulled in. It is so comforting, and it just makes you feel like grounded, okay? It is a very grounding fragrance family. And I mean, that's sort of why I love it so much. So I think I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna talk about here, Ambery Jasmine. I just did a review on this the other day. This is, oh gosh, which one is it? Okay, okay, yes. So, sorry. This is Dossier Perfumes' impression of the Valentino Donna Born in Roma fragrance, okay? So, more of a floral fragrance, but this has some warmer fragrance notes in it, like the vanilla, amber, and cashmeran, which is a woody fragrance note. So, with this one, what I would have to say is that when I smell this really puts me in mind of like that classic luxury fragrance smell, okay, where it's very floral, but it has more of a grounding, more depth, more dimension to it, okay? It has a lot of dimension, whereas some other fragrances, they really lean in one direction. They really lean in like, oh, I am a floral. Oh, I am a fruity. Right? There's a lot of fragrances that do that, whereas this, I feel like it really embodies that classic luxury fragrance smell. And where it's just this nice blend of fresh, floral, grounding oriental notes like the amber, like the vanilla, a little bit of woodiness in there. And so it is just a really nice blend of fragrance notes. And for me, during November, sometimes, you end up going to, I don't know, sometimes parties. Maybe you have more of a formal Thanksgiving event for you, special events, going out to eat, whatever it is. Sometimes November holds a little bit more of those kinds of things that you're attending. And so this would be a perfect thing for that. But I would also find myself wearing this on, a Tuesday afternoon. It is not a stretch for me to be wearing this on a very casual, low-key, everyday kind of circumstance. So definitely being added to my perfume tray. Yeah, just a gorgeous fragrance. And if you like the Valentino fragrances, you're gonna like this, because what I have to say about Valentino is that Valentino is like the fun luxury brand, okay? It is the brand that it's like, oh yeah, we've got things figured out. We're very established. We're very fancy, very luxury, all the things, but we have fun, okay? That is how Valentino really strikes me. In this perfume, same thing, where I'm having a good time, I'm having fun, but we're still that girl, okay? That's sort of what this puts me in mind of. And the last fragrance, let me grab a swig because this one, I love this one. This is the Dossier Perfumes Ambery Saffron Perfume. Listen, guys, if you have not gotten this perfume, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So this is Dossier's impression of the MFK Baccarat Rouge 540, which is a very pricey perfume, but it has sort of become very popular among the elite crowd, we're going to say, and it's been dubbed the whiff of wealth, the perfume of the wealthy group, we're gonna say, okay? A lot of celebrities have started wearing this. I know a lot of buzz has been going around about Olivia Rodrigo wearing the MFK Baccarat Rouge 540, and this is their impression of that perfume. That perfume retails for $400, easy. This is $49, okay? And with the sale that is going on all November, the Black Friday sales going on all November, I mean, you could get this for what, almost like a little bit more than $25, maybe like $27. Not bad. But what I have to say about this perfume is that, oh my gosh, it has just this very spicy, warm, woody. I mean, the amber coming in hot, very grounding, but it has the saffron, it has the orange blossom. I've talked about orange blossom and how it's just the sweetest floral fragrance note that I've ever smelled, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, this gorgeous floral fragrance note, but pairing that with these spicier, woodier fragrance notes like the cedarwood, like the fir balsam, like the saffron, okay, where it's all these very powerful, very strong fragrance notes. Listen, guys, this, I mean, it really does. When I wear this, I just feel very dignified, okay? I think that that's a really good way to put it, is that I just feel dignified when I wear this perfume. And I feel like that's really wonderful for the holiday season in general, where, you know, okay, you know what, I'm going to present myself well, whether that's, oh, I'm going to a family event, maybe I'm going to a work event. I know that this season we're starting to get into, you know, oh, galas and special events for work and, you know, whatever it is. This is a perfume that I feel like whatever fragrance family you prefer, you're gonna like this perfume and you're gonna feel good about yourself when you wear this perfume. And so I feel like this is just gonna be the star of the show. With the warmth and the spiciness and the woodiness of this perfume, I definitely would have to say that it has found a permanent place in my fall winter perfume tray. Maybe not in my spring summer perfume tray, okay? But this is just a very warm, very spicy, very woody fragrance. But it also feels like the amber is sort of slathered on top, okay? Because spicy fragrances, they get to be very, like, right? I mean, like, they just sort of make you twitch sometimes if they get to be too spicy. With this perfume, it's almost like it's super spicy. It's super, you know, different and unique. Very woody, very sharp. And then it's almost like it's encased in the amber. So the amber really softens it, really, you know, rounds out the edges and makes it very wearable, very nice, okay? So definitely a special event perfume. But I mean, if you need a boost of confidence, boom. Have a meeting with the boss coming up? Boom. Yearly review? Boom. That is my November perfume tray. Let me know if you love these fragrances. Let me know which fragrances you're going to be adding to your perfume tray. And if you are interested in getting your hands on these perfumes, then I'm going to link them all down below for you so you can go directly there, get your hands on them before the end of the month and add them to your own perfume tray. Also, make sure to check out all of the reviews. I will also link those in the description box down below for you, so that way you can really go into depth of what these perfumes smell like. Because listen, I am all about making a wise perfume investment decision. So definitely check out those videos, definitely check out these perfumes. If you are interested in looking into another floral that I did not mention in today's video, then I would highly suggest you check out this video right here. This is another warm fall floral. This is the Gourmand White Flowers perfume from Dossier Perfumes. So if you're interested in looking more into those warm fall appropriate florals, then I would highly suggest you check that video out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much. And until we meet again, so long.